This way.
So it's this thing.
Quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
It's fun being a noble.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes. And I'd rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little race, then?
To where?
Roof
Home?
of that church.
Oh nice. Sibling rivalry. Boundaries. Sure. I'm faster
On the
than
count
you
of three.
anyway.
Uno, due,
Which way?
tre.
This way?
Baby brother still has much to learn.
Nope. I'll win this.
Come on, Tartaruga.
Oh, dude. I'll win. Yeah.
Come on, then. This way.
Where are you going?
You'll see.
Onto the tower. Oh, I love the music. Makes me so emotional. No, Ezio. Okay, Ezio has inherited some of the Altair's stupid mistakes. Hop. Hey, help me, brother.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
Oh yeah.
At best, they'd never change.
And may it never change us.
So awesome.
All right. Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Ah,
You're gonna stay here. Nightcap. Pay a surprise visit to the beautiful Christina Vespucci. Synchronize. Because why not? Let's look at the beautiful city of Florence. Oh, that's our home. Okay. Jump.
So it's Vieri. I'd better hide.
Keep looking! He couldn't have gotten far!
You still haven't given up? Uh-oh. What the hell? Why did he try to grab him? Look at those noblemen. Okay, let's go. There's enemies there. Police. How do I use my eagle vision? I can't. Oh. Palazzo Auditore. Completed in 1473, the Palazzo Auditore is notable for its rusticated stonework and Roman pilasters. Giovanni Auditore designed the palazzo himself based on initial sketches by Leone Battista Alberti. Once the palazzo became a fixture of the Santa Maria Novella. Oh yeah, I went there. The district Lorenzo de Medici mentioned in a letter addressed to Giovanni dated 1474 that he admitted a facade's lack of ostentation. I don't know what that means. Oh, I need to hold E this time, not press. Okay. Casa de Vespucci. Built by a distant great-great-uncle of the famous Amerigo Vespucci in 1350. The relatively unpresumptuous Vespucci residence is notable for displaying the first painted facade in Florence, a style that was later done to death in the Oltrarno district.
Christina!
Christina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh,
Who's me?
Ezio. I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong.
Oh dear.
come here.
Oh, Ezio.
Head. You're like a child. Shift.
Oh, Ezio.
And the window is still open. Head again.
Cristina! Cristina! Svelia! Your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
Oh dear.
Kill him!
Christina. Aww.
There's really no need for violence.
Don't run away.
You have me confused with someone else.
Really?
She needed some help with some things.
It's some things. Can I sit down?
I'm mostly innocent.
Not here. It's him. Die, traitor.
You found me.
After him.
Let's climb some rooftops. Whoa, come on. Nice. Okay, let me quickly go to database. People. Contacts. Cristina Vespucci she's a student, was a well-known Florentine beauty and a favorite of painters, most notably Botticelli, who used her as a model for several of his paintings. Records kept by her father's guards indicate Ezio visited her frequently and that he was unbelievably dexterous, as the guards were never able to catch him trespassing. Oh. And Ezio, student, in a diary entry from 1474, Maria de Torre, one of the great Florentine chroniclers, and Ezio's mother, described her son as competitive, stubborn, and loudmouthed, but so passionate that it is impossible to fault him for anything. Complaints to the city guards. Oh, damn, there's even more. Complaints to the city guard by several noble patricians seem to suggest he was also something of a womanizer. Tutored by the great banker Giovanni Tornabuoni, Ezio's school record sees around age 17, at which point his name is connected with some terrible crime. It is impossible to discern what it could be from the records. There's very little here, but afterward Ezio drops out of history entirely, as if he never existed. He became an assassin. In addition to her looks, Cristina also seems to have been somewhat responsible for jump-starting the career of her cousin, the namesake of a rather famous landmass. At the dinner party attended by Cristina and, among other illustrious guests, Lorenzo de Medici was also reputed to have been in conversation with Lorenzo and Manfredo Soderini about her cousin's brilliance as a sailor. Well, apparently she exaggerated his importance slightly to impress Lorenzo, and Lorenzo, charmed by her beauty, agreed to hire him. Try Amerigo out. I bet after several years you'll name your shipping company after him, she's reported to have joked. Biggest understatement of the century. What was the cousin's name? Okay. And then, oops. Can we read? Oh my god. Yeah, okay. And then society. Is there anything more? No. No. Then locations. Nothing here. Wait, let's use the buttons. Whoops. Oops. Pack. Ponte Vecchio. Oh, this bridge, nice. Did we come? Oh, I think that's where we fought, right? This bridge is awesome. Lots of markets. This famous bridge spawns the Arno at its narrowest point. The original version was presumably constructed by the Romans, but the first written records only appear in 996. Two previous incarnations of the bridge were swept away in floods before the present structure was built in 1345. A tower was built at the southeast corner to defend it. The bridge consists of 3 segmental arches. It has always had shops lining the central passageway, a feature which seems extraordinary now but was common during the Renaissance. At first, butchers took up residence there, but over time they were pushed out by jewelers, souvenir shops, and creepy teenagers chaining locks to the bridge railing and throwing the keys into the river in a bid for eternal love, not realizing that the locks will be cut off later that day by disgruntled policia. Everlasting indeed. Funny. San Giovanni district. San Giovanni was named after Saint John the Baptist, the patron saint of Florence. It is the oldest area of the city and the center of administration, encompassing the Palazzo della Signora. If big churches are your thing, head to Santa Maria del Fiore and the northern edge. It's the one with the gigantic dome. Yeah, that's nice. Firenze. Founded by Julius Caesar, Florentia, as it was called by the Romans, quickly became a center of commerce. After the sacking of Rome in the 5th century, the Ostrogoths took over under their rule. The city was constantly under attack from the Byzantines, who sent the population level below 1,000. That's huge. The Lombards came to the power in the 6th century, ending the Byzantine assaults. Florence grew to a population of 80,000. That's more like it. In the 14th century, of which 25,000 were working in the wool industry. In 1378, a major revolt of the lower class led to the wool combers rising up and seizing the governments of the city. Their progressive radical democracy lasted for less than 2 months before the upper classes seized control once more, but the revolt so terrified the rich, a century later it was still discussed in hushed tones, much as the 1960s hippie movement is today. The Albizzi family became the de facto rulers after the revolt. Word about the rise of the Medici family, who were newly rich bankers rapidly gaining influence in Florence. Maso and Rinaldo Albizzi imprisoned Cosimo de' Medici and exiled him in 1433, but Cosimo gained influence behind the scenes and rose to power in 1434, exiling the entire Albizzi family except for Luca, who had been loyal to Cosimo. Luca Albizzi joined the Signora, the ruling body of Florence, as Gonfaloniere, succeeding Cosimo's old friend Ilario Auditore in 1442. Hey, Auditore! Under the Medici family, which built impressive public buildings and supported such luminaries as Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Botticelli, the Renaissance began, with Florence securely at its center. And that's it here. Okay, back. Truce, nothing. User manual. People. Society. Doctors. Which we read about. Yeah, and then that's it. Okay, cool. Contextual camera. Whoops. Oh, nice. Money, health. I think I have to run from that circle. Okay, never mind. Races are now available. Okay. Nightcap. Doctors are now available as well. Where are races? I don't see any. Wherever. Let's go to the mission. You're now anonymous. Really? Where's my mask? Art merchants. Becca, looks like you can buy paintings for the Villa Auditore here. Maybe they have some other special things for sale as well. We don't really know about Villa Auditore yet. The shops of Renaissance artists were usually small and dealt mainly in religious decorations for churches or homes. Artists were not considered visionaries as they are today, but were treated merely as craftsmen, just like carpenters and blacksmiths. The production of art was usually cooperative. The head of the shop was the master, who received commissions and oversaw the assembly of the painting. He was expected to be a businessman and turn a profit, usually creating copies of whatever religious paintings were in vogue at the time. Hey, Daddy. Giovanni. Banker, advisor. Giovanni de Torre was one of the pivotal figures in the 15th century Florentine banking, in charge of overseeing the Medici Bank branches across Italy. He kept the Medici machine running while Lorenzo was busy with the government, extending his reach out into the international operation. It was Giovanni who first noticed the problems with the Leon Bank, causing him to alert Francesco Sassetti, which saved the branch. Such great talent was well rewarded by the second Magnifico. Giovanni developed a close friendship with Lorenzo de' Medici, becoming one of his closest advisors. Successful negotiations to secure the Pope's support of the Medici Bank in 1471 were carried out by Giovanni. Relieved and grateful, Lorenzo paid for Giovanni's palazzo as a gift. Cool. Hey, Daddy.
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Is something wrong?
Do you think me blind and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Vieri di Pazzi last night, and then this little visit to Cristina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age.
Cool,
I
Dad.
assume these misadventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've
Sweet.
prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With
Medici.
haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
Okay. Paperboy. Documents. Giovanni Torre. Oh, I can read it.
Al magnifico Lorenzo di Medici, mio protettore e amico. I have done as requested and completed my investigation into the Milano incident.
Oh, Milan.
I can confirm for you that it extends far beyond dissatisfaction with Duca Galeazzo Sforza's rule. It is my belief that other parties, desirous of far greater gains, manipulated events in such a way as to achieve their goals without being revealed themselves. Lampugnani, Olgiati, and Visconti are guilty of the crime, to be sure. And they have met fitting ends for their betrayal. But several other noble families are implicated as well, our own Francesco de' Pazzi among them.
Oh dear.
Their cause and motive is not yet clear to me, but initial findings indicate a plan, the scope of which is sure to disturb you. Best we continue this conversation in person, as I am hesitant to put my suspicion to paper. Reply with a place and time, and I will meet you there. I have also ordered Francesco be held by the Gonfaloniere until we can clear up this matter. Yours in confidence, Giovanni.
Giovanni. And this is our place. Here's a chest. Press to access the Animus desktop. From there, select database and the documents. Read the letters. Okay. There's a chest here. Loot. $100, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Shove people. Watch out for Ezio's enemy, the Patsy? Okay. Blacksmiths. I bet these guys can sell you weapons, armor, daggers, and ammunition. They even do repairs. Again, not yet. Every Renaissance community needed a blacksmith. Swords, locks, pans, knives, nails, and armor were all made from metal and all needed to be shaped. In addition, architectural ironwork flourished during the Renaissance as blacksmiths began to apply their practical crafts towards making art. So now we can buy weapons instead of earning them from Al-Mualim. Oh well, I mean, we already had all the weapons, but he took them away from us. So sad. Look at the smooth and fast climbing. So awesome. Well, smooth-ish. Could be smoother, but still good. Yeah, like right now. Hey, hello.
Ah, Ezio, ben trovato. How are you?
Come sempre. I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
Oh dear.
I'll let my father know.
Return to Giovanni. Return to my father. Oh, here, enemies. Enemies everywhere. Okay. It's okay, we have a ladder here. Oops. From the greatest designer, me. Oops. I want to press space, not shift. Oops. Again. Space, not shift. And we're home. There's the ladder here, but there's a balcony thing. Oops. I guess we need to Whoa, sorry
Keep up the
daddy.
good work.
Oh, brother.
Bischero.
Penis. Federico Auditore. We already read about you, dude.
You worry too much, Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi is in prison. The threat is ended.
Okay.
Hello, son. You remember my friend Uberto?
Good morning, Gonfaloniere Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre. But it seems Lorenzo is out of town.
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
What are you
Listen,
wearing
your
on your
mother and
neck?
sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Can't
now
help
if
them?
you'll excuse us.
See
Good
if
to
I
see
can't
you,
help
Ezio.
them. Okay, fine, I won't help them then. More money. Hey, mother. Claudia. Oh, that's sister. Student, and the third child of Giovanni and Maria de Doria, and the first girl in the family. Claudia seems to have been a bit of a spoiled brat. It looks like her parents had to raise her dowry by 1,000 florins after she scared away all her potential suitors. Huh. A report from her school indicates she once attacked another girl for looking at her boyfriend and knocked her out cold. On the plus side, she's Ezio's sister, so she should be safe. Hey, mother. Or sister?
Hey,
Sister,
Claudia.
sorry.
How are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Duccio.
What of
Douche.
him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Oh,
Who
dear.
told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
Harpies.
Harpies.
You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here. I'll go have a word with him.
Alright. Let's go beat that guy up. beat the cheat.